lovers, welcome to She's Obsessed Beauty Vlog. This is my first YouTube video, and today I'm actually going to do some reviews on products that I just recently purchased not too long ago, actually a few days ago, and then about 2 weeks ago I purchased some products. So I'm actually going to be doing a review on high-end and low-end products, the more affordable beauty store products, and I have some products that I recently purchased from Sephora. So I'm just going to get right into it. The first product that I want to review is Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. It looks like this. And when I first got the product from Sephora, I told them that I was looking for a product that was very lightweight but still that gave me full coverage, which I actually looked at a YouTube blogger and they said that that's not possible. You can't have a foundation that's, you know, lightweight, it's not very heavy, but then gives you like full coverage or something like that. She said something to that effect. I'm here to tell you that that may not be true, because I feel like I found a product that is it's like a sheer, but it's still full coverage, and it gives me all the coverage I need. I don't have a lot of dark spots or, you know, pimple marks or acne or anything like that, but there are some times where I have imperfections that I want to cover, and I want something that's gonna be full coverage, but still kind of light. It's definitely because it's the summer. I want my skin to breathe, and typically when you're wearing a heavier foundation, your skin doesn't get to breathe as well. It doesn't really get to breathe at all, and so I wanted something that allowed my skin to really, you know, breathe, and that was gonna be a little bit, you know, a thinner paste on my skin. And I would have to say that Nars Sheer Glow Foundation absolutely does, you know, the job. It's wonderful. And in the summer, you know, they say that you're not really supposed to wear a lot of foundation, that you're supposed to wear a tinted moisturizer, some bronzers, and then, you know, whatever you need to conceal, you can conceal it with a concealer, and then, you know, do your contours. I don't really like that. I like foundation. I love the way it looks. I love the way it gives your skin an overall smooth appearance, and I love the way foundation pulls a whole entire look together, and I definitely would have to say that Nars does that for me. I wasn't the biggest fan at first, but actually after wearing it for a few days and really seeing what the final look looked like with my other products, you know, my eyeshadow and my blush and the lipstick and, you know, all those beautiful things, it really did all pull the look together. And so I'm here to say I stand firmly behind Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. Okay, sorry about that. My camera actually cut off, and so I wasn't able to complete the review, but I can actually finish it now. So I have the wrong SD card in. And so I'm just going to pick back up where I left off, where I was talking about the Sally Gold Sparkle effects. And this is actually supposed to be my alternative, my temporary replacement to the MAC Gold Reflex. And to be honest with you, I looked for it, but I didn't look very hard, because like I said, I spent a lot of money over the last few weeks with makeup, and so I'm actually now, I mean, I buy makeup so much at this point, I'm on a budget with it, and for 99¢, you know, this definitely did what it was supposed to do. And I actually used my Sephora eyeliner, Strass Glitter eyeliner, to apply it as well, along with the adhesive gel. And this is actually also 99¢. And because this has a thin applicator, I like the thin brush, and I used it to apply it, and it actually applies very well with this. I don't know what other brushes anyone else would be using, but that actually worked really, really well. And I've had this on for about, I actually did the first half of the video before work, and I went to work and I came back, and it's been about 5 hours and it's still here. It's flawless, and I definitely love the glitter. It's long lasting, and it's definitely worth it for 99¢. Eventually, will I go buy the MAC Gold Reflex? Absolutely. Will this hold me over until then? Absolutely. I stand behind the Sally Sparkle Effects, the gel and the glitter 100%, and it's only 99¢. You can't beat that. The last thing that I'm going to review, actually not the last thing, but the second to the last thing that I'm going to review is the Femme Couture Ultra Smooth Gel Eyeliner, which I definitely would have to say is a favorite. This is my first time using a ultra smooth gel eyeliner, and it was amazing. I will have to say it's a little creamy, a little too creamy. I'm used to my brushes being a little bit more, or excuse me, my pencils being a little bit more stiff, and I use the MAC. Pencil eyeliner, and it's a little bit more, you know, the texture of it is just not as creamy, and this was very creamy, and this has the capability to smudge very quickly, so you have to be careful in how you apply it. And if you're, you know, particular like me, I really like a thin line above my eyelashes, and it ticks me off when I get a thicker line than what I intended to do. And so this could definitely have you ticked off really quickly, so you have to be careful, but it glides on very smoothly. And that's why I'm an avid believer in trying things for yourself, because once again, the reviews on Makeup Alley were not that great. A lot of the people complained about the cream or the gel being, because of the packaging, which I think it's really good packaging, it being, you know, not as good as quality, and that they had to add water to it to make it smooth so they could apply it to their lids, and that actually was not my case. It was packaged fine to me. I think that it's the packaging is very good quality, and I also had no problems applying it. It glides very smoothly on the lid and onto my applicator, which is a Sonia Kashuk pencil brush, and I think it did just well. So I have no complaints, and that was actually about $6 and a little bit less with a Beauty Sally card, and I would definitely recommend it. Will I try other gel liners in the future? Absolutely. Will this hold me over until I can try out the more expensive brands? Absolutely. I find that it's very important to try, you know, the high end and the low, just so you can get a better opinion on what you like better. You know, a lot of people say that, you know, lower end products or brands just don't do it as well as a higher end brand. I beg to differ. I think that there are some products that do what they need to do, whether it be high or low, and in this case, I haven't tried the higher end gel eyeliners, but I would have to say that this one is perfect. It glides on very smoothly. It dries very smoothly. I can only imagine that gel eyeliners are just as, this one is very creamy. I can only imagine that the rest of them are just as creamy. And I would definitely have to say that this is a good product, and I stand behind it. So I would definitely buy it if you're in the Sally's beauty store looking for a gel eyeliner. The last thing that I'm going to review is the Femme Couture Mineral Effects. And this was something that I wanted to try for a highlighter. I wanted this to be an alternative to the Makeup Forever Star Powders, which you can't get any better than Makeup Forever. I mean, that is top of the line quality, and so many vloggers rave about the Star Powders. But like I said, I'm on a makeup budget, and that looked like it would be a beautiful highlighter. It's the loose powder, and the packaging is great, I would have to say. It's a great packaging. You have to be careful with it because now I have too much at the top, but this is what it looks like. And the reviews also weren't that great on Makeup Alley about this. In fact, there were only maybe 2 people that said that they were in love with this product, and I'm just going to tell you right now that I love it. There were reviews saying that the product didn't show up on the skin, and I'm not really sure what their experience, like how that came to be with their experience, but it works just fine. I used my primer, which everyone should be using a primer, and I think that the application is wonderful. I think that you can definitely see the highlight. I saw it in the corner, and I saw it on underneath the eyebrow bone. And to be honest with you, I don't think that this is supposed to be used as just an eyeshadow. It's supposed to highlight, and it's also supposed to emphasize the eyeshadow that you've already applied. So you pack it on top of that one, and that's supposed to give you the overall result. And I think maybe the people that reviewed it tried to use it as just an eyeshadow, and you can tell by the thin texture and even the way that it looks that the pigmentation of it, I don't think it would stand alone just as an eyeshadow. So my purpose, it wasn't an eyeshadow, it was definitely a highlighter, and I definitely recommend this as an highlighter. You can try it as an eyeshadow, but I don't think that it's meant to stand alone. The texture is so thin. Not only is it thin, it's just a very light color, and it's very shimmery, and I think it's definitely meant to be a color that emphasizes what you already have, which is exactly what the star powders do. And this is something to hold me over. It's a temporary alternative until I'm able to actually go out and splurge on the $20 star powders from Makeup Forever. And I would definitely have to say that throughout all of my products, my favorite's definitely going to have to be my Napoleon lipsticks and my Nars. And I definitely recommend it to anyone that is searching for a Nars foundation and wanting to purchase a new lipstick. Napoleon, Nars, definitely, they are amazing products and brands. So that's all that I have for this review. I want to thank you for tuning in, looking, and listening.